What is going on, guys? Campos here again, bringing you yet another review. Today I'm going to be reviewing another gallery shooter for the PlayStation VR called Lethal VR. Lethal VR for the PlayStation VR and HTC Vive is a lifelike gallery shooter that takes you through all the trials and tribulations required to be the next James Bond. Jokes aside, the team over at 3 Fields Entertainment have really come up with something special with Lethal VR, and the fact that this is their first VR game makes it all the more impressive. The concept is fairly simple if you've ever played any of the 10 target-based arcade shooters at your local arcade or bowling alley. There are multiple targets that appear on screen, or in this case around you, and it is up to you to shoot all the correct targets in the quickest time possible. Do each level fast enough and you advance. Easy, huh? Not so easy on the later levels of the game, but I'll get to that in a bit. Graphically, Lethal VR is everything you could ask for in an arcade-type shooter similar to this one. The gun and knife designs and detail are unmatched with those of other VR games within this genre. The realistic look and feel of the guns makes for an overall great experience. The targets and dummies were designed to make the game feel as if you were in some sort of police simulation, hence the James Bond feel. This is one thing that really kept me trying to beat my own scores. While there really aren't that many different weapons within the game, each level requires you to use a different weapon or different combination of weapons. This brought some type of versatility to the game, as many times I was unsure what combination was coming next. While there are dozens of weapon combinations because of dual wielding, I still wish there were more weapons in the game. While the realism of feeling like I'm in a police simulation is very stimulating, the lack of an online leaderboard is a huge missed opportunity in Lethal VR. There is, however, a local leaderboard like one you might find in an arcade game. While trying to beat a friend's high score locally can be fun, it would be a lot more appealing to see how my James Bond skills stack against the rest of the world. The replay value for Lethal VR is very high, if you're good enough to beat the entire game, that is. The levels get harder and harder to complete. Sounds like every other video game, I know, but the levels get very hard. That being said, I don't think the difficulty of the game takes away from the experience at all. It may have been difficult because I'm just really bad at the game, but I suppose I will never know because there's no online leaderboard, right? While I have played many, Lethal VR is the one gallery type shooter I've found myself going back to. I see myself playing the game more than most others on the PlayStation VR, as well as showing it to friends to see who is the better gunslinger. As always, let me know what you thought of this review. Also, let me know if you've played Lethal VR. I personally think it's a great game for the PlayStation VR and feel like it would be the staple for this genre on the system for now. As always, feel free to like, share, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter at Campos63. Feel free to listen to my podcast, Pixel Street Podcast, where we get together every other week and talk video games and the like. As always, until next time.